Hi, this is Eva Lindsay from evalindsayhealth.com, and I received few questions about baby-led weaning, so I would like to answer them today very briefly. The first question: when is the best time to do the baby-led weaning with the baby? Um, Meaning during the day. When is the best time to pick the right time? Um, well, I would say whenever your baby is not hungry and it's not tired, and you, mom, has a time to do that. So with Sami, we follow the routine of play, feed, and sleep. So when he wakes up from his nap, I let him 5 minutes to, observe and wake up, and we do kisses and cuddles and little play. And then we do baby led weaning for about 10 to 15 minutes. That's his, I find, the best period of time when he is refreshed from his nap and when he's still not hungry for his milk. So we do that, and that we finish, and I give him 5-10 minutes for the food to settle, and then we do a milk feed. How many times a day? I would say at the beginning, first 4 or 5 weeks, just pick one time that works for you, and then gradually just add on based on your routine and based on the progress of your baby. We do twice or 3 times, depends on the day. We do every day the family dinner at 5:30, and then I tend to do snack with Sami and with Millie together when she comes back from school. And if I'm in a mood, then I do in the morning after his morning nap, but it just depends on what we do that day. Right, question number 2. Do I do baby's rice? No, I don't, because we as a family don't eat it. I don't have time to prepare for it. It's difficult for the babies at this stage to feed it themselves. And in general, I don't believe that baby rice is necessary for babies to eat the first few months of their life. Question number 3. How many categories a day do I introduce? Like how many different foods I give to Sami? Well, it very much depends on what I cook for the family and what I can use from that family food. But usually I end up with 2 to 3 things. I find that if you put too much in front of the babies and too many different things, they just get confused. But certainly every baby is different, so you need to try. Question number 4. Do you eat with Sami while he eats? I guess that's not very obvious from the videos, as I'm usually holding the camera the first 2-3 minutes of his eating. Yes, I do eat always with him, even if it's just like pretending and having a piece of apple with him, or a bean, or just whatever he's eating. And then when Millie comes back from school, they eat together and I'll join them, and then we do the family dinner. So yes, participating at the baby's meals is very important, because babies just copy. They learn from you. They learn all about chewing and swallowing and from you. And if you could also learn to talk about the food, what you eating and how it tastes, about the textures, colors, taste, then that's great. Right, what else is here? Is he eating? How much is he eating? No, he's not. I wouldn't define it as he is eating. To be honest, I don't really care how much he eats. He does swallow something. Not much, depends also on what he's eating. But remember, food is just for fun the first year of their life, so don't worry about it. They will learn to swallow more and more gradually, and they're still just learning to trust the food. They're learning about the taste, textures, so don't worry about it. Just sit back, watch, and let them to do the job. What else? Does he have teeth? Yes, he's got 2 teeth, and today we've got 2 more at the top. Teeth definitely helps because they help, full stop. But if your baby doesn't have teeth yet, please don't see that as an obstacle. Babies' gums are very hard, and they can do a lot with the food. And please don't be scared if your baby doesn't have food teeth. It will be fine. They will learn to use the gums to process the food. Right. So the last question, what is it? Do I ever use a spoon? To be honest, yes, I tried a few times. Sami is not crazy about it. He usually pushes back. And I used the spoon with when we had a smoothie and some soups and a porridge. He fights it back, and even the food that gets into his mouth, he has a tendency to spit out. Should you be using a spoon? I don't think it's necessary, but I think if you're consistent with the spoon, so for example, you pick one meal a day that you decide you want to use a spoon, I think that's fine. Also depends on a baby. I wouldn't use the spoon the first maybe 5 to 8 weeks of baby-led weaning, because that can be disturbing for the baby. It would be a confusing message. But I think once the baby-led weaning is established, and once it is established for the baby that he is there to feed himself and he can grab the food, brings it to mouth, then I think to use a spoon occasionally is all right. Yeah. So please do send your questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them, and we'll do some live videos this week, so you can see the progress. Okay. Bye bye. Have a great day, and we'll be back soon.